Thank you all so much for being here. I know after quite a long year, I'm not the only one who's so happy that Kate and Austin get to finally tie the knot. Where to start about Kate? Kate's the youngest of the Winninghams, and since day one, always kept us on our toes. We now all know very well. I thought about making this speech funny, because Kate's funny, but in the end, I cried anyways, every line, so it really ruined that, and I figured I'd go the sentimental route instead. Kate is the most loyal, thoughtful, generous, and funny person I know. As her sister, I'm so grateful that family comes before all else because I already have to share her with so many wonderful friends. Kate's honest, and she has a delivery that really only she can pull off, I think. This may have taken some massaging over the years, but it's a quality that I so admire and I count on with Kate. Her relationships are real. She values each and every one of them. And you would know if Kate felt otherwise, which really honestly isn't really so often. I really look up to Kate in so many ways, her honesty and thoughtfulness being just a couple of those. I think my favorite story about Kate, when she was playing a tournament, she was 10 years old or so, and she was playing this girl named Stephanie. Kate didn't like her very much. She definitely made some questionable line calls, and don't worry, Stephanie is not here tonight. But Stephanie kept calling Kate Katie.
Oh my gosh.
Kate repeatedly told her to stop, and she didn't, so naturally Kate's response was to start calling her Steffi. So you have these 10-year-olds calling out to each other, out Katie, out Steffi. And I think that's just so perfect Kate. She's unafraid, unfazed, and finds creative ways to get back at someone in a mostly harmless way, depending on your definition of harm.
Oh my gosh.
All this to say, though, Kate really was the best younger sister you could ever ask for. Like my dad said, she rolled with the punches of being youngest, and I'd say she embraced them. She was so fun to have around, even as an older sister. I'm always so proud when I get to bring Kate along. Now stop. Not to mention, the last few years of watching Kate with our kids has been the most magical thing for us. It's not surprising that everyone loves coming home in large part due to Aunt Kit and Uncle Asti. As Lindsay's daughter says, Aunt Kit is good at everything. Austin came into Kate's life seemingly an eternity ago by now. And I remember meeting Austin for the first time when he made a trip to Chicago. It was really early on in the relationship. I was skeptical before meeting him, and that's generally my role in the Ham siblings. But honestly, how can you not love Austin and just take him right away? In all seriousness, we adore Austin. We always have. Our family isn't quiet. And being the youngest, I can't imagine it wasn't not an intimidating situation for Austin to come into. Austin's disposition is so humble, so endearing, so easy to talk to. He's incredibly thoughtful and only adds to any situation or conversation. Austin's really felt like family to us for such a long time now, and I'm just so happy it's finally real. Love you, Austin. I'm so happy that we found each other more than anything. I genuinely believe that you bring out the best in each other, and that you treat each other with such love and respect. I know you've both learned a lot about each other and about yourselves along the way, and I know it's gonna make